You may be a doctor, but you aren't the doctor. Yeah, that was a terrible impression, I know. Anyways, so, the Doctor Falls just aired. Here are my thoughts. Well, thing is, this one was a really mixed bag. Last week's episode was actually pretty good. I liked it. I mean, it wasn't a masterpiece, but it was good. It was good fun. Well, not fun, bleak as hell, and that's good. That's good. You know, I like last week's episode. That was like a 6.5 out of 10, or like a 6 out of 10. I mean, I enjoyed it. I liked it. Um, then this episode aired, and my expectations were low because of the trailers. But yeah. Personally, I mean, my opinions are like this. The plot itself was really weak. I didn't like the main stuff. I mean, for me, all the extra stuff was the good stuff. Uh, it's a mess. It's as a Genesis story. It isn't an actual Genesis story, as we find out. It's just a scheme by the Master to create some more Cybermen, I guess. But then they evolved and turned into the Nightman Silver one once because they had thousands of years because of like a few days had passed in the dawn. That was all quite stupid, really. I didn't like that at all. And why would they have that design? I mean, why would they evolve to that? That doesn't. Um. Yeah, no, I didn't like that at all. But and we didn't see them on Destiny's Up, like at all. They were only in it for like 5 minutes. They hardly had any screen time. And Bill, what the fuck happened to Bill? I mean, she wasn't a Cyber. Well, I mean, she was a Cyberman, but she had emotions, and she was pretty much just Bill, even though half of her brain had been removed. Well, if you listen to what the classic series says about the Cybermen, so that didn't really. I mean, yes, it had a lot of nice continuity references. Like Tellus was mentioned like 5 times. Um, Voga was mentioned, Mondas was mentioned, the tombs on Tellus were mentioned. Um, yeah, um, well, the first Doctor was in it at the end, but I'm gonna go onto that later. So, what do I think of the Master? Well, I mean, to be honest, I love the fact that he killed himself. That the Master actually killed Missy, and Missy killed the Master. That's a nice sort of parallel, I'd say. I do like that, but it's just some of the only good things that happened in this very very bad episode. And well, I mean, it had a lot of nice continuity references and stuff, but the episode itself wasn't good at all. And the Bill thing, I am so mad that Bill got turned into one of those water creatures. What the fuck? That just makes me angry. Really? I mean, Moffat can't let his character stay dead. Oh god, no, that just made me furious. Really, just furious. And I mean, it was a very sentimental episode. Um, so yes, I mean, overall, my reaction's negative. I was bored. I mean, it disrespected continuity. It just wasn't good. I mean, especially if you put it up against last week's episode, which was actually quite a nice story. This one just screws up all the nice things that one did. Uh, I mean, God, it was so awesome that Bill had been turned into a Cyberman. We all know that that's irreversible. Well, no, not anymore. It's not. You can just turn into a water creature, and you're good to go. I mean, even if and Bill was just fine as a Cyberman. The only thing that I mean, she was crying as well, and that was the only thing that really sort of mattered to her because she was sad that everyone was afraid of her. But I mean, apart from that, she was a okay. That's sort of ridiculous. I mean, half of her brain had literally been removed. Well, if you're to trust the classic series, which I mean, oh my god, no. Um, it had a lot of bad things. The David Bradley thing was quite nice, quite nice. I did like that. Um, and I mean, we all knew it was going to happen because of the pictures that were put up on Twitter recently. So I wish they had just like not filmed those bits until like after this episode had aired, because it kind of spoiled it for us, and it would have been such a nice cliffhanger. But I did like that, and I did like the master thing. So that's two positives and 50 negatives, really. Um, I'm gonna give this like a 1 out of 10. It's a shame that this one was that bad, but I mean, I had expected it to be awful. So yeah, 6 out of no 1 out of 10. compared to last week, which was a 6 out of 10. So, yeah. No, I did not like this one at all. Yeah. Anyways, that's it for me, and I'll see you guys next time for another video. That's it for me, and I'll see you guys next time for another video. Bye, everyone.